In this example, I want to address the probability section of this assignment, and I have drawn from you some poorly drawn dice here, so bear with me. So the point, though, is I'm trying to demonstrate that if I have a single die, that die has 6 sides, and I can roll that die, and it could land on either a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6. And if I wanted to calculate the probability of it landing on a specific side, I have to determine how many times it could land on that side out of the total number of possibilities. And depending on the object that you're looking at, that can vary. For example, if I had a coin, we know that there are only 2 sides to that coin, so the total number of possibilities would be 2. But in the case of the die that I have here, poorly drawn, that the possibilities could be 6. So let me show you what I mean. So if I asked you to find the probability that we're going to roll this die and it's going to land on a 2, well, there's only one side that has a 2, which is this die here. So that could only occur once, and the number in the denominator is that total possibilities. And since there are 6 sides to the die, the probability of landing on a 2 would be 1 out of 6, or we would write this as a decimal, and 1/6 is, I thought I had that already prepared. Give me 1 second to grab my calculator. And I knew that, but I just wanted to be sure. It is 0.1, and let me just address, this is kind of what you get on your calculator. But when you are leaving your answer in probability, you can either leave your answer as a fraction, or you will be told how many decimal places to round it to. And in this assignment, we are going to ask you to round that to 3 decimal places. So this is my 3rd decimal place, and I look at the number behind it. And if that number is 0 to 4, you would keep this number the same. But if the digit behind the place value in question is 5 to 9, you're going to round up. And be careful with your rounding in this assignment because we want you to round correctly. So this number, 0.166, where the 6's are repeating, has to be rounded to 0.167. Because again, the 6, the number behind it is a 6, so this must be rounded up to a 7. And in this assignment, we're going to ask you for both of these answers, the fraction as well as rounded to 3 decimal places.